Good morning, DIS. Welcome back to the jet stream.
We had Spirit Week, then 2 science fairs, then an assembly, and a bunch of sports. The campus is buzzing.
I agree. This is my favorite time of school year though.
Today, we'll learn about the rising popularity of Twitch, the online streaming website.
Plus, we get to hear personal experiences about applying to college. I'm Samantha Toledo.
And I'm Juan Cordova, reporting to you from Daegu International School. This is the Jet Stream.
This is the jet stream.
Thanks for tuning into the jet stream. Speaking of tuning in, have you seen Ninja's newest broadcast?
No. What are you talking about?
Ninja, the biggest streamer on Twitch. He recently did a 24-hour stream while playing Fortnite.
Don't know much about that, but I think Chris, Eugene, and Jasmine could help me figure it out.
Here is their segment on gaming. Let's get into it.
Online game streaming, with luring thumbnails and endless addictive viewing, limits time for homework and study. But a variety of factors, including appealing hosts and close interaction with the audience, are what make people so happy. As we watch these streamers, we try to follow their playstyle, and most importantly, learn how to strategize our own gameplay. Now's your chance to master this trend and become a real insa.
Lots of questions arose when I first started playing the game, since there are many cards out there and different decks out there. I had a lot of things in my mind, what cards to put in which deck, those kind of shenanigans. So I started googling all that and found Twitch, YouTube, where people, Yugi-tubers I call them, stream online about these Yu-Gi-Oh games.
At first I thought it was really stupid, because why do you watch other people play games and you just play games yourself? But then I found that sometimes it's nice to watch what other people do. Maybe you can learn some things. I realized when you watch really good players play and they do really well, it feels kind of good, because when you play and you suck really bad, but when you watch them, it feels kind of good. It's like, ooh, that's how you win.
I get attracted by the live streaming gamers because the gamers are playing the games in time that we are watching, and also there's a small percentage of game playing with YouTubers.
One of the biggest advantages creators have in live streaming is that they can interact with their audience, and I, as an audience, can ask the creators about the questions I have on certain games I play. For instance, I play Yu-Gi-Oh! And there are like 12,000 cards out there with different texts, with different effects and everything. And I can ask them about the viability of playing certain decks, the meta. I can tell them to do some analysis for me. And so I watch some live streamings that way.
The influence of live streaming in my personal life, that I could get creative, because there are a lot of building games, and the Roblox has building games too.
In my personal life, there is not much effect, since most of the time I would just watch it for 5 minutes, ask my question, leave, and I would play my own game, so it doesn't really have much effect.
Twitch is catching on with young and old, but most importantly, learn to control yourself.
Interesting. Didn't know you could interact with your community so easily.
Yeah, it's awesome. I've recently become hooked on it.
Might have to try it out for myself sometime. But in the meantime, since I'm already a junior, I'm thinking about university and preparing for it soon.
And how's that going for you?
Well, I'm taking the SAT in December.
Great! Maybe you could get some advice from this next segment. Christine, Yuna, and Matt research everything you need to know about the college application process.
As a senior working on college applications, I face challenges figuring out who I really am and what kind of person I want to become. The college process can be a hard thing to go through, but there are advisors, teachers, and other students who can help us out. Let's learn more.
So the first part of the college application process is making your college list. So usually you would try to start this process as early as possible in your high school career, and you can collaborate with your counselor, with your parents, and with your teachers and talk about the things that you're interested in, whether you want to go to a small liberal arts college or you want to go to a large research university. It's important in determining your fit to first think about where you would imagine yourself being happy. And from there, you would start your official application process. So the first thing I would recommend would be to figure out your standardized testing schedule. And then you would talk about your essays. So these personal statements represent experiences that are essential to you and that communicate what you have been passionate about in your high school career and beyond.
I think important qualities that should be identified in the recommendation letters are qualities that make you stand out. These schools will get the transcripts and will see your grades, but they want to know, what do these grades translate into? What makes you unique from the next person that's applying?
When I was writing my personal statement, I found it difficult to truly be myself and show myself my personality traits or characters to the colleges, because in our creative writing class, we wrote our personal statement, and I got some feedbacks that I didn't show my voice.
Leaving to a college, I think one of the most important things a student has to do is to grow their health, and thus I am working out in my fitness center.
The pressure and stress I have is getting a good score for my SAT, going to the college, getting accepted to the college that I want to go, and writing resume, personal statements, and sending all of those application materials I have to.
The pressure and stress I have is about getting not accepted to a college I want. However, we should remember that we are the people who are applying to these colleges, and we choose to apply or not the colleges.
It's important to be yourself and to just have that self-awareness so that wherever you go in life, whatever career you decide to go with, you will have that foundation and you'll know that you'll be successful because you know your values.
Seniors and I are working hard to achieve our goals. Although the process is really stressful, don't worry. Everything will work out very well as long as we all follow our heart and try our best. Cheer up, seniors!
Seems like we're going through some of the same things.
Well, I bet in the end it'll all be worth it.
In other news, this Friday is elementary movie night.
Elementary schoolers, I hope you enjoy watching the Emoji Movie with your friends.
And the SCAC STEM Fair will be held at DIS next Tuesday. Good luck to all the participants.
Well, that's all we have for today.
We'll see you next time, Jets, and remember to stay determined,
intellectual, and successful.
Hey, beautiful, 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 beautiful angel. Love your imperfections, everything, God. Tomorrow comes and goes before you know. So I just had to let you know.